watch a lot of TV with commercials and PSAs and scenes from the 80s on YouTube, and that makes me say, what the fuck? So I got my boyfriend here, who's behind the camera, the old school gamer, to help me understand them, because it's from the 80s, and I'm from the 90s. So here we go with me and my boyfriend. Go commercial time hopping. Yay!
This is an old one from the 80s, hon.
I've seen this one before on YouTube.
Yeah.
This is crack, rock cocaine. It isn't glamorous or cool or kid stuff. It's the most addictive kind of cocaine, and it can kill you. What's really
Why
bad
is he
is
in
no one
and
knows how much
talking
it
about
takes.
crack?
So every
Didn't
time
he
you
used to
use
do
it,
it all the time
first
for the
time,
show?
It isn't worth it.
If you want to watch the opening of Pewie's Playhouse, we gotta smoke that shit.
So it's hot here, the smoke. And crack?
Could be dead wrong.
We did wrong.
He actually tried to be serious with it.
Don't even try it. Masturbating in the movie. The thrill can kill.
Especially if you do the choker one.
This one from Julian's era, the 90s.
Yeah, I actually remember
Sonic
watching
says.
this one. No, don't touch me, Michael JJ, please.
God. That commercial, hun? It's like, first it's a furry talking about bad touching. What the fuck? The reason why I know about furries is I'm a
You're
fur.
one?
Yes, I am one. I come out of the fur closet. But
I'm becoming one slowly.
Sonic talking about bad touch and touching you in a place. Let me see
You
that.
shouldn't be laughing about this because this is actually a serious matter.
I know, but it's Sonic who talks about it. But
That's how they used to get the kids' attention
I
back
know.
then, because all the kids used to do is watch.
Sonic,
Nick.
of course.
I watched a lot of Sonic. I played a lot of it. Actually, Sega was my first game console. Instead of the Atari, but the one I remember the most is Sega, because I had it when I was 5.
Yeah.
And I remember it came, Sega came with Sonic, I think.
Yeah. Originally it came with Altered Beast, but Sonic also.
I don't remember having Ultra Beach.
But Sonic talking about that. Remember, kids, if someone touches you,
Tell an adult.
tell an adult and say no, and you gotta go fast. You gotta go fast.
Yeah, well, my thing is, when you get a teenager, the whole thing saying no is all gonna stop. When you get married, should you say no to your husband?
No. You say yes. Alright, this one's from my day.
I don't even think I ever saw this one.
This is with the original Big Mac commercial for adults. They made a McDonald's character for adults.
Oh, really? So they made him look like Jay Leno?
Yes, but the voice is David Bowie, actually. Back then, McDonald's tried to appeal to the older adults. Like, they made fun burgers in the 90s, like the Arch Deluxe, which totally sucked ass.
Oh, I never had those.
Yeah, but in the 80s, we had Mac Tonight, which was played by Jay Leno. David Bowie.
I made him say Jay Leno.
David Bowie. He looked like Jay Leno.
So did they have David Bowie dressed up as the...
Yeah, it sang, and the thing, that freaking thing, the moon looked like, with that big-ass chin, it looked like the moon had sex with Jay Leno, and that's Jay Leno's illegitimate love child. But it's McDonald's appearing to an older audience, and back then, the Big Mac was popular. Besides McRib, which totally was sucked horse water, but
McRib wasn't that bad.
yeah, McRib wasn't that bad, but it also sucked hose water. But
I
that,
like the McRib.
but that was the Big Mac commercial from the 80s. Everybody, that was one of those ones from the 80s, and it's great to show that to my Joey Bean. This one was an original from Joey's days.
Actually, this was my favorite one, so I asked him to put it in there. Give me that warm, lucky feeling. How do you get to McDonald Land?
You gotta eat 20,000 cheeseburgers, get diabetes, become a grimace. You create a life from there.
Not on my side credit. Sounds straight up like I'm suing Chili's, baby! Patrick!
We noticed we said something about the nostalgia critic, but towards the end of that, do we really believe in magic? If Ronald McDonald could create a butterfly from his hands and people don't still believe in magic? But how do we get to McDonald Land? Is there like a bus from Philadelphia we could go on to McDonald Land? It's like
I lived in Philly and I never saw that. But the closest thing I ever got to McDonald Land was when I was younger on near Oxford Circle. The Deadly Oxford Circle, I like to call it. There was, before they remodeled it, before you stepped out the play thing, they had like an inside play door thing where you could like ride on in it, like the little cookie things that they have in the commercial.
the Fry Kids, yeah.
Yeah, Fry Kids and little burgers, but they took that out. So that was the closest I ever got to McDonald Land.
The closest time I got to McDonald Land, if I do recall.
Is there no trees in McDonald Land?
I wondered if there was, but the closest I ever got to McDonald Land was, if I do recall. Oh yeah, I remember when I was 8 years old, I went on a field trip with my teachers. And the thing was, I went to McDonald Land. The thing was, we went to the play place and stuff, and I remember one of the kids wanted to go to McDonald Land. I didn't want to go to McDonald Land. Fuck that shit. The thing was, they saw a guy in a strange clown costume. He's like, you want to go to McDonald Land? You get a free cheeseburger.
Okay, here's the funny part now. I have to say something.
What?
I am now afraid of clowns. Stephen King is. I am scared to death of Ronald McDonald because of freaking thing I saw on demand when I was like 13.
Yeah.
So actually me watching these commercials when Ronald McDonald come on, I feel like running and hiding under the covers. So
Yeah.
this is very hard for me to watch Ronald McDonald
Yeah,
now.
but she's with me, and I'm here to protect her from that creepy clown and his creepy ass fast food that would make you fat.
At least
turn
you
you.
didn't have nightmares when you were in high school of Ronald McDonald like be under the bed. I used to have to check the bed. Ronald McDonald, my closet.
Oh God.
Being 16 years old coming to school. Chilly old. Ronald McDonald waving me.
Oh God, Joey, know what we did to Ronald McDonald in high school?
What?
There was a Ronald McDonald statue in Ben Salem, the one that you were afraid of.
I was never afraid of that one. I made out with that one.
Oh God. No wonder why you have a fear.
Yeah, we saw that one. There, it's still there, but it's in the back now. It used to be in the front.
Yeah, but the thing was, me and a bunch of my friends, we actually glued a dildo on him, and we put a sign over his neck that says, "Free cheeseburger if sucked."
I heard that somebody took the grimace and hanged it on a tree, and then had Ronald floating down there, or it was the other way around, floating down the Delaware River. But you don't do a song about that. She was here.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, at least there was another time in the 2000s. The guy.
I'm sorry, Ronald McDonald's making me break out, so I'm itching so much.
But the thing was, these group of kids, young hip-hoppers took the Ronald McDonald statue, copied what we did, but they did another sign that was really good part of them. It says, "Let me put my meat between your buns."
Alright, now what's going next one?
This was a commercial from my day in the video game years.
I didn't really know about the Power Glove that much. Only today my cousin had one.
This is how it was. I even had this game, so. I like the Power Glove. It's so bad.
Power Glove.
Yes. The thing is, Joey wanted to see if I had a Power Glove, and I showed her it. And in her channel art, I had her pose a picture of her with the Power Glove on, and this hat.
My boobs are practically hiding out. Really sorry, I'm not used to the weather here.
Yeah.
I'm from the mountains.
Yes, but the Power Glove, I give it a lot of credit because this was the first attempt to make something like a remote control that was wireless, and the thing was, they adapted this technology to make it into the Wii mode for the Nintendo Wii, actually. But the Nintendo Wii modes have a vibrate function. Power Glove never had that, and the thing was, Power Glove got this big-ass instruction manual with the game. You had to type in code for here, and enter, and...
I have no idea how to use this Power Glove. I never even saw a Power Glove. I don't even think I knew it existed, to be honest, even though I am a nerd girl. I think I've seen the commercials before, but I never saw one in real life. And my cousins were the one that had the Nintendo, not me, so I used to play with my cousin.
Yeah, and the thing was, when she first came over here, she saw the Power Glove, and she was entranced by it.
It was actually like, okay, pretty cool.
Yeah. And the thing is, she can't get her hands off that Power Glove like she can't get her Power Gloves off of me.
Oh yeah, baby.
On to the next commercial.
There's the reason why we have the Lion King commercial on here.
Yeah.
There is a reason why we did the Lion King one.
We'll talk about that. Yeah, it's one of her favorite games. There's a reason why we did that commercial. It's one of Julie's favorite video games, Sega.
Yeah.
This screams nostalgia for her.
Well, the thing was, when I was younger, we were at Frankfurt Transportation Center, and they had a game store in there before they made into the little thing they have now. And my dad only had enough for 2 video games. So the guy put it there and I said, okay, which one do you want? So all of a sudden I see the Lion King, and I had an obsession with the Lion King. I had a cat named Simba. So I put it down and went, that one, Simba.
Yeah.
So then I got that. I don't think I ever beated it.
I actually beat it. Yes, there's a cheat code I know how to beat the game, and I wish I had the copy for SNES, but we can find one, and I'll type in the code for you, and I'll show you the ending. It's a good ending.
Yeah, we have the thing that gave you the cheat code.
Oh, you mean Game Genie?
Game Genie? I couldn't think of it for a while. I'm like, no, I didn't know what it was. I was younger. I thought it was on a game, so I put it in.
Yeah.
I play it, and my dad was explaining to me what it was, and I was kind of like, it's the wall. Never actually did that. Never so we did the wall.
Yeah.
So we got back to the belt.
So so we did some talk about that, and we're going to go to 2 more commercials, and we're going to end this video. These are the old Milo Pose commercials.
These are 80s ones where I wasn't allowed. This is actually the first one.
Yeah.
Look how weird they look.
Yeah, it looks different back then. Yeah, this is stuff I love.
We actually are big My Little Pony fans.
Yeah, I'm a brony.
My little sister kind of sort of got me into My Little Pony.
Yeah.
That's all we ever watched.
Yeah, to do that part on the evolution of My Little Pony because both of us are bronies.
I want to be a brony.
Yeah,
I would be what they call now, the new thing, Pega sister.
Yeah, but the fandom, I remember My Little Pony, believe it or not. Me and my sister used to watch it all the time. That's what got me into My Little Pony. And it stopped in the 90s when Transformers slowly died down, G.I. Joe, and My Little Pony died down. So when they rebooted it in 2000, we were expecting like the characters Megan and Daniel to come back, which were the two humans, and Megan's little sister. But that never happened. They rebooted it for like a fourth generation. It was very epic that we got the film from the first movie, Twi'lek, in the season 4 finale.
You know what? I'm gonna have to watch that because I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah. But the only thing that remained in My Little Pony, besides some of the characters like Applejack, Pinkie Pie.
My sister was in a book. Me and my sister, and we saw Pinkie Pie in it, and it was an older book, like I guess in 2000 and something. Look, Pinkie Pie's there.
But one of the characters that was a mainstay for My Little Pony was Spike. He was in the beginning, I believe it or not. He was first introduced in the movies. But I would like to see more characters. I would like to see eventually.
I'd like to do the one where would be really cool. They had humans back in it.
Yeah, or even sea ponies.
Yeah, sea ponies.
Yeah, sea ponies. I think they had sea ponies. Or even, believe it or not, I would like to see the Bush Boys come back, or the Three Witches.
You know what? Why I'm so like, what is he talking about? Because I barely remember My Little Pony. Because I was 5 watching it on, I think it was on CBS, and I remember my dad used to have to watch it, and used to hate watching it.
Believe it or not, same with me. I have to know, 2 of my favorite nostalgic female shows from the 80s were Gem and My Little Pony, because they
I just started watching Gem.
Yes, and I love Gem. I just love her singing, actually.
Okay, so why don't you explain about your sister?
Yeah, we'll think about that another time.
Why are you telling your sister? His sister has a Gem doll.
Yes, and you have to know, every year on her birthday, I'm going to ask for a Gem doll, because it's the only time I get to see her, because she's a ballerina, and it's the only time I see her on my birthday. And the thing is, every year I do this thing. Every birthday, the person's birthday I know who's dear to me is either king or queen for the day. Joey's was 11, the 11th of July, so she was a queen for a day.
I'm always a queen.
Yeah, you're always my queen.
But the thing that stuck was, he asked me out on my birthday.
Let's talk about that.
But wait, I didn't get to see him on my birthday because I was in Tamalaca, where I live.
Yeah, but the thing is, that was the thing with my sister, getting back on to that, is every year I would ask her for that Gem doll. And my sister found a constant loophole that always, never gets me that Gem doll. The thing is, I was like, Mary, can I get that Gem doll? I'll even buy it off you. And Mary said, you know how on my birthday I get one request because I'm queen for a day for me? And I say, yes, you do, Mary. For my next birthday, don't ask about taking the Gem doll. On the next time on my birthday, ask about it. And she always throws me in that loophole. It's like a loophole that happens.
Do you ever think she's going to give you the Gem doll?
Yeah, it's her favorite. I can't. I would love to have it, but I can get it somewhere else. I know that. You never know.
Bring back the past.
Bring back the past or a yard sale.
That's the store that I'm going to show him.
Yeah, so this is Nerdy Tom, my girl, and me, the old school gamer, reliving some of my memories and sharing some of my memories with her because she's my girl and she loves her nerdy Ann and I love my nerdy tomboy. Take care, everybody. Toodaloo.